Hello everyone, this is Walking Problem. Today's date is the 25th October 2021 and 1 p.m. In Singapore. So I'm sure that by now you would have already heard about the NOC, the Night Owl Cinematic Scandal or saga, whatever how you want to look at it, involving Sylvia Chan and her ex-husband, also the co-founder of NOC, what's his name, Ryan Tan, and the current and ex-employees, which whistleblowed um about her assholish behaviors, and I have been trying to avoid this tabloidish or tabloid kind of like saga, and I've been ignoring it for like weeks, I think. And finally it had become like so intense that everyone is talking about it on my Facebook, and my friend is messaging me and talking to me about it, and I have no choice, I have to look at it. And it was happened to be that it was like the maybe that day or the next day where this blog post that's posted on the October 19th is posted, and then I think it was, I read this like maybe 3-4 days ago. So and then I got a very good summary of the anti Sylvia Chan crowd have been saying. And so I've been reading it. So if you haven't really caught up with what's happening, so you have this group of people. They call themselves the current and ex-employees of the NOC, Night Owl Cinematics, and they are like pointing fingers at Sylvia Chan about her being an asshole. So they have this video of her, being an asshole on Zoom, and then they have all sort of so-called evidence of her being an asshole. So allegedly, allegedly failed to solve HR problem, allegedly, cheating on Ryan, allegedly joke about sexual harassment, like all sort of things lah. Alleged mistreatment towards employee. I don't know, I'm not sure why is it they have to put alleged. Either you mistreat or you don't mistreat, right? Because this is by the current and ex employee, so that's a bit funny. And a lot of ranting. Some of the ranting is like, it's just like, common work stuff that happens, misunderstanding, people forgetting stuff. I think it's rubbish. And fat shaming lah, unprofessional handling of staff lah, misoperation of funds, and what, lying lah, all these things. So and talk about the brother lah, then and that allegedly bartering sex for services. This one is for like the chili venture that she was supposedly trying to start, and then it did not happen, to get arrangement from a top Korean logistic company, which is like, please lah, cannot be one what. You sell chili, you sell products, right? You got profit, and then the profit will account for delivery services. So whatever it is, this is all this kind of nonsense lah. The what? So this side they say it's a group of current ex-employees of NOC. So the key point is one person have been extremely quiet. Is actually Ryan, the ex-husband and the ex-co-founder of NOC, and ex-husband of Sylvia, not ex-husband of NOC. So, and I find this extremely strange. So if you are aware of all this nonsense, I can drop this link. I'm not sure whether this webpage will be up forever. I highly doubt so. But they are always saying that Ryan is the nice guy, he's the good guy. And then he will go beyond his means and out of his way to help fellow staffs and colleagues and friends, and like super nice person, then ignoring. Okay, so what happens is that now at this juncture, 12 hours ago, Xiaxue dropped the interview with Sylvia Chan. So I'm not gonna comment on that first. I already watched it, so but it doesn't change my opinion of what I'm gonna say now. I think Ryan, right, is a coward. Like seriously, is a coward. So all these things that he's complaining, all these people, right, are definitely good friends with Ryan, for sure, because he's good friend with everyone. But is this how you want to know all these people that you're so-called friends, right? You want them to do this to your ex-wife? I don't understand. So I'm not sure how well to do is Ryan, his family background or whatever business that he's been doing, but no, he seems to be a well-to-do guy lah. So I don't know lah. Maybe what not. But ultimately, for Sylvia, right, she have no other options, because so far I think Ryan just launched a restaurant. So starting a restaurant is very expensive, so he have the means and money to do it. So he's not a nobody. But what do Sylvia have? She got nothing. The only thing that she have is NOC, and this is her preoccupation. She's the CEO, so this is all she do. I'm pretty sure she was an asshole lah. According to all these revelations, and all the videos, definitely she played her part in getting all these things shot at her, especially being like what I have posted on my Twitter or Facebook. I said that for a company that deals with viral content, right, you should know better not to mistreat your staff, because it can also become viral content, and that's exactly what had happened. But that being said, Ryan have strings with all these people, and he could have stopped these people. Like sincerely, he could have stopped all these people. All these people are just like renting for a reason. There's definitely a purpose to renting all these things. If you rent, you're not happy, especially those current employees, quit lah, right? But they do all these things, right? Then the ex-employee, so what's the purpose? Just to get back at her. Okay, that's fair. But Ryan could have stopped that. And since that, and like then there was this part in the video, right? I think is one of the videos where Ryan was really pissed off, where he was like overworked and everything. Quit lah. The one. Then if and if that happened after the divorce, then do something, break up the company, then split your separate ways, or like if you have heard the Xiaxue interview, right, and Ryan actually wanted Renault King very much, and then Renault King is actually a brand under NOC, so by right he shouldn't have taken it. So this is going to be like a huge lot legal hoo-ha now, but he could have negotiated with Sylvia, and then just tell her that no, okay, I drop. Either he can give up all his shares, or he can drop it to like 25, become like a truly minority shareholder, just get some dividends, and take the other 24%, because he only got 49%. Just say that, okay, I offer this 24% and I want to buy over the Renault King brand. That would be fair. Seriously. Then he can go and allegedly go and do whatever. He got the support of all these influencers, all these so-called talents, and all these stars, and all these good people. Everyone will help Ryan to set up the maybe a new Renault King channel, whatever business it is, or they can start a competition to NOC. If he totally give up the entire company, he said, okay, I give you everything, and then he can take the Renault King brand, and then because he will have no shares, he can absolve himself from all responsibility, and commitments, he can just start a rival channel, and he got all these talents to support him. He don't really have to fight Sylvia with it. And given that whatever that have come out over the past month, would have damaged NOC and Sylvia badly enough. And if that is the case, then you have a fast start, right? Because everybody's on this. You start a new channel, everybody will come and support you, and you could have have a good start to your new channel, the competition to NOC. And you have all the talents and all the goodwill. Everybody can support you. Maybe all your competition, all the corporate clients will all jump ship, and let Sylvia fend for herself and deal with the karma that she have accumulated over the years by being an asshole. But that's not the case. He kept quiet. Ryan kept quiet, act like the innocent little sheep that requires protection from all these former staff and current staff, and like, oh, I'm so kalian, and I'm so pathetic, I need protection, and thank you for all your good words and everything. Fuck's sake, that is your ex-wife. This is a person who was your wife for 10 years, and you all love each other so much that you all get married, you all go through and build NOC together, go through so much. The very least that you have to keep this company for Sylvia, right? Even if Sylvia is an asshole, yeah, but an asshole will have to deal with the shit that comes with being an asshole. And you can just leave NOC to her, and she'll have to deal with all the shit, all this aftermath. If she really that bad, and then ultimately everybody quit, then she will struggle, NOC will close down or whatever. Now that's the karma lah. You can start your own venture, and then you can just take off and everybody jump shit. You still won't lose anything. But to allow this entire nonsense to roll and roll and roll, and then and let Sylvia go all the way back to the wall, and then she cannot do anything, and definitely going to destroy all the relationship between her and all the corporate clients. I think that's wrong. I think that's not being a man. I think that's a coward, a very cowardly move. And I'm not even talking about all the revelations that come out from the Xiaxue interview. Of course, I'm sure he have his own side of the story, and because when I saw all these things, right, my first reaction when I told my friend was that why don't he just give up the company? Why have to tolerate her? And then you get all the support, you get support of all these talents. Just start a rival company, everybody just jump ship. You can just take off. Everybody just help to share. You will gain 100,000 subscribers. Chop. But I don't know. So at that time, I was very vexed. I was like, a bit weird, because I personally I deal with journalism. I have my own news site. And I always tell people, about journalistic standards and being careful about fake news. And when I read all these things, right, this is very dangerous, because all these is just screenshots, and these are just out of context conversation. Maybe if you can scroll through hundreds lines of text and conversation, then you may realize that maybe Sylvia is just how the way she talk. You could know better the relationship between these talents and with Sylvia and all these things. But I'm sure she's definitely quite asshole to the staff lah. If not, then some people won't be so angry, But her being an asshole doesn't necessarily mean that that people can just push her to the wall, because she had been keeping quiet, and if you push her to the edge of the cliff, she's gonna fight back. And Xiaxue's interview is the start of this fight back, and it's gonna be very ugly, because who will know better about Ryan than Sylvia? If you are one of these talents, or former employees or current employee, whatever, that you think you know Ryan very well, if you happen to be watching, which I don't think you will be, because I'm a very small channel, especially my audience are not Singaporean mostly. But if you think that Ryan is really that much of a saint, do you believe that you will know him better than Sylvia? How many percentage of him do you think you really know? Everybody have secrets, even you as a person, the the you that Ryan knows, how many percent of you do Ryan actually know about you? You could have been having a facade in front of this person as well, and in front of everyone that is at NOC. It's the same. Everybody is the same. But when you have a couple, when you're especially you're married, there's literally no secrets. It's very hard to keep secrets uh, with your married partner. It's really hard. And another thing that people don't seem to realize is that when you say that, oh, Ryan, when people say lah, not you say lah, I don't think you'll be watching, so anyway, but if when people say, oh no, Ryan is so nice, he always come and help, when I have problems and everything, and he will always be there no matter what, no matter how far or under the rain or whatever, I don't know lah, huh? It's like it's just too much information lah. But if that is the case, he is taking time away from something else to be there for you, or for this person, or for that person. It's time away, and he's a married man. So anyone that is married, you all should know better. It's very hard, right, to get away, to do your own thing. Sometimes it's really hard to take yourself out from time at home or with your wife or your husband to meet your friend. You can, but it's not all the time one. It's like you have to tell your mates, oh, I need to do this thing for that person, whatever. And then usually it's that your partner will actually just say, oh, okay, you all go or whatever, all these things. There is this, like, because as a married couple, right, the time and the life is actually together. It's really hard to just disappear to another place. And for him to always disappear to another place to help people unconditionally, he's sacrificing something else. And most of the time, it's likely that he's sacrificing the wife. You think that is a good thing, then you are not considering the impact on the marriage. So I think when you watch the Xiaxue one, you probably will actually hear some of those. For him to just disappear and go and help you, change your tire, whatever lah, then the wife will have to give up the husband at that very moment of time, regardless whatever they're doing, because you say because the claim was that it's unconditional, right? So there is a victim somewhere around here. You cannot be nice with no cost. The nice always come with a cost. Everything that we do, let's say I want to study, I want to learn a new skill, you'll be sacrificing time from something else, maybe from work, maybe from family, maybe from friends, maybe from entertainment, to study. That's how it is. And if you decide to spend time on family, then you'll be sacrificing time from work, or from learning something, or from yourself. Time is limited. And when you have a person who is being raised up to the sky, saying that, wow, he's always there for me, for him, for her, and then he'll unconditional, you'll be like, help everyone and do whatever he can. Where is the help to Sylvia now? This was the ex-wife, she's not there. He's just not there. He's if I'm not careful, I might even think that this entire thing might be a Ryan thing. But we don't know. Nobody will know. Because until the police investigate, and dig everything out, I don't know. I'm not even sure if the police will be interested in all these things. Then we will know lah. But for now, it's just weird lah. So how, like, especially when you when you saw the Xiaxue interview with Sylvia, right? When you have all this unofficial HR Xiawen whatever thingy, right? Then you'll start to realize that all these things is very limited in their perspective. The only thing that so I don't want to address anything from the Xiaxue interview now. I think I might want to create a different video for that because it was such a heavy and long interview, and I don't even know where to start. But I just want to address all these things could have been avoided should Ryan make a different decision. That's all I can say. And he could have stopped all his friends from posting. These are definitely all his friends, and I definitely sure that he know all these people that's behind all these things. I'm sure that they are messaging Ryan and tell Ryan that, oh, I'm backing you, I'm supporting you, whatever your your fight with Sylvia, I'm here for you. Confirm one, confirm one. So that's that. It's just not manly at all. It's just not a man to throw this much shit on a woman, even if she's an asshole. It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So given, I think lately there's a revelation. There's another screenshot that is against Ryan. Shows Ryan how Ryan is. Wait, let me see if I can find it there. Ryan NOC. I don't know. I don't want to find out. I think it will make this video unnecessarily long. But so basically, the revelation is that because they suspected some of the talents was going to start their own channel and company, right? So Ryan showed his dark side and then really curse at all these people and hope that he want to destroy them. Like, this is just one snippet of the real Ryan that I'm sure there exists. Every nice guy or nice girl or nice person, they'll always have a dark side on the other side. I'm not sure how you're going to trigger that dark side out. That's all. Definitely there's a dark side. You and me, we all have it. The more nicer that person, the worse the dark side tends to be when they explode. And in that revelation, it shows that Ryan, that kind of 赶尽杀绝, that kind of person. 赶尽杀绝 means you totally annihilate your opponents, that kind of person. And I believe that this is what we are witnessing. I'm not sure, I'm suspecting, this is just my personal opinion, that this might be one of those attempts that to totally destroy Sylvia because he have decided that Sylvia is the enemy. Could be the case. And that's why ultimately I say he is the key to stopping all this nonsense, and he's not. And this has become national news to the point where I have to address this because I want to ignore this, but I have to give my thought about this because I can't stand injustice. Let's put it that way. So I highly suggest you all to read through this blog. I will put this link in the description below. Read through all these things. This is a rather long blog post. It took me some time to read, and then go and watch the Xiaxue interview. Because you need to watch this before you can understand what the hell is Xiaxue and Sylvia is talking about. And but I hope to put this perspective that Ryan is not an innocent actor here. He could have done something to stop all this nonsense and stop all this compilation. He did not. He's driving his ex-wife, someone that he used to love, up the wall, and I think that is a very cowardly move. So I will highly appreciate if you can like and subscribe to this channel lah. If you don't, then whatever lah. Okay. So I'm Walking Problem, and this is the Common Bear.